My name is Jeremy. This is Iron Deck. So, in honor of my second beta bolt, which is beat but beautiful, I am going to play a burn league in Legacy. Now, I probably won't do very well because burn is in a rough spot. Uro kind of made burn obsolete, so we're going to try to run Roiling Vortex. One in the main, one in the side, and hope that this can help us against Uro. We might get lucky and just not run into Uro or Life Gain or any of the lightning fast combo decks in Legacy. But whatever. We're running Burn. And I'm going to break Burn down for you. There's not a lot to this deck, but here it goes. We've got 18, pardon me, 18 basic lands, basic mountains. And here's a pro tip. Burn decks run better on Urza Saga lands. This is not common knowledge, but this is my secret to you. At least it does in paper. These are virtual Urza's lands, so who knows. We got one Fiery Islet that lets us cycle, draw a card, 4 Chain Lightnings, 4 Lightning Bolts, 4 Lava Spikes, 4 Fire Blasts. This is the classic burn shell. Price of Progress will just devastate some decks and completely whiff on others. Eidolon taxes our opponents. Everything they cast, it taxes us too, but who cares? We're hoping to be able to kill them faster. We've got one Light Up the Stage, a little card speed, be able to draw a couple extra cards. Burn is terrible at drawing cards. We've got 4 Rift Bolts, 2 Skewer the Critics, 2 Exquisite Firecrafts that pounds right through counter magic. On the creature side, we've got Goblin Guide. Well, I already mentioned Eidolon. And of course, Her Majesty, Taylor Swiftspear. In the sideboard, we've got 4 Ley Lines, which is just to deal with any graveyard stuff. And is it Delver, I think? We've got a Pyroblast, a Red L Blast, 3 Smash to Smithereens for Chalice of the Void and other artifact decks. An Ensnaring Bridge, just to slow down the creatures if that becomes an issue. Searing Blood is a little extra creature damage. And Dead and Gone. This can hit a creature for 2, or it can bounce a creature, most likely Merit Lage. So that's it. That's Legacy Burn. I'm going to jump into a league, and maybe my new beta bolt will guide us to victory. See you in match 1. Here we are, match 1. I am on the play. This is exactly what I want. I could use one more land, but screw it. We're going in. Uh-oh. I lost my card preview. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm holding my opponent up. Here we go. Is this the Izzet Delver Menace? Let's find out. Perfect. Boom. And here's my girl, Tay. She's getting in for 1. I can pass through this. My opponent probably knows what's up. A Murktide Regent just totally blows us to pieces. But what are you going to do? I suppose more than Uro, Murktide is a reason that Burn is hurting. So I don't want another land, that's for sure. I feel like it's got to be Eidolon. We'll attack first. Maybe I can just drill him for 6, 7, 8, 9. Put him at 10, but then I can't play the Eidolon. I think the Eidolon is more important. Is that true? I don't know. Okay. Boom. Taylor's getting in there. I could double bolt here. I don't think I want to. I'm just going to play Eidolon. If I get dazed, I get dazed. Please don't daze me. This feels like a daze. Or maybe they're going to brainstorm. Okay. Then they'll daze or force. I prefer a force of will. Like if you're going to 2-for-1 for this card, I'm happy. That means next turn I'm going to just unload and hope it's good enough. There we go. Stifle, you monster. Okay. So Stifle's in the mix. Arid Mesa, pass. Is this the Jeskai deck? Well, we are definitely going in. Oh, man. A lot of land. Do not want to be drawing land with burn here. All right. I think I'm just lighting it up. Boom. Let's give him a bolt. Yep. Let's give him a bolt. Let's give him a bolt. This is a sorcery. This is a sorcery. Okay, so I should have done that. Oh, no, that's fine. So let's give him a skewer. Important to remember, skewer is a sorcery. All right, so skewer resolves. They are at 4. I'm going to attack and hopefully Price of Progress them to death. Frantic Inventory. Okay, so this is definitely some kind of control deck. Feeling okay. I guess they could play Teferi, bounce this. I guess they could play Murktide and blank this forever. Get a dual land. Okay. So, what the heck? Okay. Oh, well. Bye, Taylor. Or maybe they're going to gain life. No. Bye, Taylor. So, if this Price of Progress resolves... Oh, it's a lot of lands. I guess I wait to their upkeep because Force of Negation would be on. Right? I guess they could hard cast it either way. Rather make them spend their mana on their turn. Price of Progress. Force of Will. Okay. We're coming off the top of our deck. So are they. Okay. They take Eidolon, go to 3. I am happy to have my opponent at 3. Give me something off the top. Oh, man. Not where we want to be. Well, in a lucky twist of fate for me, this exiles, so Kaya cannot go after my Swiftspear in the graveyard to gain life. But we're running out of time. They're at 3. They chose not to shuffle, which is rough. I mean, I guess it could be Force of Negation. We just got to pull something here. Okay, well. I'm going to hardcast this because Teferi messes everything up. Ooh, okay, we got there. All right, against this, what do we want? We want our blasts, I'm pretty sure. Roiling Vortex is fine. I don't think I want it. Maybe it's just the 2 blasts, and I pull out a Roiling Vortex. Nah, maybe I want that. Maybe it's... I can probably pull 1 Price of Progress, because I imagine they'll play around it. Is it crazy to pull a land? I'm going to do it. Because I'm stupid. Okay. Game 2 on the draw. 1 land. I'll take it. The extra Fire Blast isn't doing us a lot, but whatever. I imagine we're going to see our opponent fetching basics. Price of Progress is a terrifying, terrifying magic card. Perfect draw. Here comes the Goblin Guide. All right, let's not show my opponent another land. What do we got? Ooh, maybe a Swords here? Brainstorm? Oh, Brainstorm a land to the top and then draw the land. I like your moves, opponent. Okay. Snow-covered island. They get to draw a snow-covered island. They go to 17 and pass the turn. I am hoping I can draw another land. What do we got? Snow-covered land. Notably, this is not the snow-covered island they drew because they fetched for this one. What are we going to do with this ponder? Let's see a shuffle. Let's see a shuffle. They chose not to shuffle. All right. Holding up white mana. I have a feeling our poor Goblin Guide is going to get bolted or swords. So let's see what we got. Get in there, Goblin. Flooded Strand. They draw it. They take the damage. So let's suspend a Rift Bolt and hope Teferi doesn't come down next turn. And how about a nice Lava Spike to the face? Boink. Fair enough. Terminus is going to wipe poor Gabo here out. But that's all right. I've got 3, 6, 9, 13 damage. 1 Force of Will just destroys all of this, but that's okay. We did not see Teferi. Rift Bolt to the dome. Counter it? Okay. All right. This makes me feel a little better about the fact I'm going to try to win this turn. Chain Lightning. Flusterstorm. Fair enough. Fluster it? No, I will not pay for Chain Lightning. I will let that happen. Bolt you. And we're going to pass. That Flusterstorm. I'm glad it came on the Chain Lightning and not the Fire Blast. That would have gone terribly for me. All right. Could be holding up Force of Negation now. But what are we going to do? Our path is forward. Well, this isn't the worst. Maybe it is. We're going to do it. Force it. Or let it resolve. Please. Ooh, do we do that? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we leave ourselves just completely dead. See next turn's draw and hope for the best. Price of Progress off the top is pretty hot. Any 1 mana thing is pretty hot. Okay, this Goblin Guide. Oh, Goblin Guide got put on the bottom of my library. So this has worked out twice for me in that she wasn't able to gain life. By she, I mean Kaya. Let's see. Riftbolt. I mean, suspend it. Then we give the opponent 1 turn. I could just... Nah, they could be holding up Force of Will. Just don't have a way to gain life. Okay, take them. Okay, so next turn they can gain a lot of life back with Kaya. Hopefully we won't let them get to that point. Riftbolt to the dome. Snapcaster Mage targeting Flusterstorm will counter our Riftbolt. So, yeah, that's definitely going to counter our Riftbolt. No. Just give me a Lightning Bolt off the top. Lightning Bolt. Exquisite Firecraft. I don't think I can wait for this. I think that Kaya can, number of cards, owns an exile, and gain that much life. I think I just have to go. Don't have a Force of Will? Oh, they can't cast Force of Will. Ooh, we got there.
And boom goes the dynamite.
All right. See you in match 2. Match 2 with Burn. All right. Enough of that. This is a 3-lander. I don't love it. I think we keep it. Yeah, because I can cycle the Fiery Islet. Why not? We're going to keep it. My opponent mulligan to 6. And let's get it on. I wonder if this is a degenerate combo deck. We're just dead in game 1, but we can hope. I wish Eidolon came in the old border. This burn deck is so close to being able to go complete old border with Exquisite Firecraft and Lava Spike being printed like that. This looks like a degenerate combo deck. We're in trouble. Oh no, this is oops all spells. So I'm probably just dead. There you have it. I have nothing for this. Let's just see how their combo goes. There are the 4 Narcomoebas that get milled. They have no lands in their deck, so Balustrade Spy here mills their whole deck. Let's see if they have the what's it called? Dread Return. There's Dread Return. There's Thassa's Oracle, which will kill me. And that's it. Our opponent doesn't know what we're playing, but I think our opponent doesn't care what we're playing. They are oops all spells. And they are coming in hot. So, I mean, we need to go fast. Ooh, man. So, Smash to Smithereens. I don't think that's better than anything in my deck. Do they cantrip? I was just looking at their deck. They've got Thassa's Oracle, which they bring back with Dread Return. I don't think... I guess they play Pact of Negation. I mean, this doesn't seem very good against Pact of Negation. I'm just going to bring in the 4 ley lines. I don't really know what I'm doing here. That's a running theme. I guess pull an Eidolon. Maybe it's Rift Bolt. Let's do that. Oh, I need to pull 2 more cards. So it'll be another Rift Bolt. And let's actually go with Exquisite Firecraft over... Let's keep Light Up the Stage. Maybe that'll help me get there. Okay, I would love to play first. I don't think I can just... I can't mull into the dirt for the Leyline, can I? So what does this do? 1 damage, 4 or 5. I mean, it's just not fast enough, is it? Hate to do this. Okay, this is way better. We're going to put Price of Progress away. Hopefully our opponent mulligans. Okay, our opponent mulliganed. I'm going to keep. We're going to put one of the Price of Progresses away. Hopefully my opponent keeps mulling. They are at 6, considering their options. My option is put Leyline of the Void in play and attack with Goblin Guide and hope it's enough. Okay, mulligans to 6. They kept with 6. Leyline in play. And come on, Goblin. Let's not ramp my opponent. Get in there, Gobbo. What do we got? Turn Timber Symbiosis. I believe that that turns into a land, but they don't get to draw it because it's a land on the backside. Okay. See if they have something. Okay, I'm happy to see that. Price of Progress might do a little bit of work here. Don't draw a land. Okay, or we can draw a land. That's cool. So let's attack. Don't give them a land. Lotus Petal. Okay, well, they're certainly getting enough mana going here. I don't think I Lava Spike. I think I hold up Price of Progress. Right now it's a little bit less damage, but I don't see this going well if they have moves. They certainly have enough mana. Okay, happy to see that. Play out the Lotus Petal around Eidolon, I imagine. 5 cards in hand. Okay, got lucky there. I'm getting a lot of lands with this burn deck. A lot of lands. Well, get in there, Gobbo. So, potentially milling to this ley line was not the best. Or mull. Oh, well, they have to deal with the ley line before they do anything. So maybe it is the best. Let's Lava Spike them in the dome. And now, next turn, provided they play a land and we live, we can do 6. Okay, we can do 6, 7, 8. And then 9, 10, 11 if we draw any burn spell. No land. Come on. Yes. Okay. You know what's happening. We're sending in this Gobbo. Hopefully they don't bounce this ley line here. My opponent is holding for some reason. Maybe they just didn't notice. I'm hoping it's not because they have some move for my Goblin. Oh, I'm an idiot. This Goblin is never going to hit land in this deck. All of their land is flip cards because that's how their combo works. So Goblin Guide can attack with impunity. All right. This is their upkeep. Please don't be able to kill us. This is going to be able to kill us. They're playing a Simian Spirit Guide as a blocker for Goblin Guide. 2, 4, 6, 8. Please give me something off the top. Any spell that deals damage, please. Mountain. Awesome. Okay. Well, I mean, I just attack, right? In case I draw another one. Get in there. See what the next card is. It's another Simian Spirit Guide. We're gonna die to monkey beats. All right. I'm gonna hold this mountain in hand so I can keep bluffing. Oh, they can't play the Simian Spirit Guide because they don't have the mana. Please, anything but land. Eidolon, I will take it. Eidolon's in play, land's in play. Pass the turn. We're going to hit them for 8 in response to anything they do. Oh, here comes something. This is not going to kill them. They are going to mill their whole deck and be at 1. We are 1 turn too late. Are we 1 turn too late? Oh. So it's just a blocker. Okay, right, because Leyline is still in play. This is what we want to see. Come on, Taylor. I'll take it. So we're going to attack with everything. Get in there, Taylor. See where they're going to block. Block on the Eidolon. In response, let's price for progress. I mean, they can have Pact of Negation, but that kills them. All right, we got there. Let's go to match game 3. So, I mean, I'm not bringing in Searing Blood to kill Simian Spirit Guides. I don't think that matters when it comes to the Balustrade Spy. Yeah, that doesn't matter, right? Couldn't hurt. Oh, that's not going to help me there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm just keeping this deck as is. We just have to try to get the ley line. This is terrible. There's no way I can keep this. All right, opponent begins the game with 7 cards, which is terrifying. This has 1 land, 2 ley lines. I mean, this is what we want to do. So I think I'm going to... What am I going to put away? I think it's just Lava Spike. I think that I want 2 ley lines in case their removal only targets 1 thing. They can force a Vigor and just kill both of them, but whatever. I just get a little redundancy there. So it's basically like I've mulled to 4, but it's a mull to 4 that may just win us the game. Good. No problem with lands, as usual. Get it, Taylor. Get in there. Okay. Don't have anything. Please don't have anything. Lotus Petal? That's something. Okay. Happy with this. I'm going to light up the stage. Okay. Pretty good. Just see how this works again. Exile the top 2 cards until the end of your next turn. Okay. So I'm going to begin combat. Tay, get in there. Gonna get this extra damage. We're gonna wait. I mean, this doesn't matter, but we're gonna wait. Lightning Bolt to the dome. Swiftspear gets a little bigger. 16, 14, and we will light up the stage. It's a shame that can't get bigger, but them's the breaks. I guess I could have bolted and then... Okay, that's fine. Next turn, we can do the things. Light up the stage. Exiles these. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything. Happy to see this. Don't draw a land. They have to discard something. They discarded Memory's Journey. Fair enough. I am happy to see that. So we play a mountain. We play a Chain Lightning to the Dome. Prowess trigger on Taylor. I'm getting hasty. I wanna do it. Cast with Spectacle to the Dome. Boom. So our opponent is at 8. They would go to 4. And then Taylor kills them. I don't think they can have a counter. I mean, they could have Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm will make this bad. Or they might have a bounce spell that they could bounce the Swiftspear. But let's get it. Please. Yes. We are 2-0 on the back of the lovely Taylor Swiftspear. See you in match 3. Match number 3, playing against Andy S.C. Wilson. I would love to play first. 1 land, Goblin. We keep these. Let's see if our opponent's going to mulligan. Begins a game with 7 cards in hand. We've got 1 land, and we've got a Goblin Guide. Let's get it on. Get in there, Gobbo. Let's see what our opponent's playing. Life from the Loam. Uh-oh. This is... Hopefully it's lands or 8 cast, or 8 mulch, as crazy as that sounds. Don't be something that plays Uro. That is something that plays Uro. That is going to be very, very bad for us. I think I want to light up the stage here. If I get the chance. They might just sword Goblin Guide now. Although I imagine they want to see what it flips over before he gets sent to the farm. If he gets sent to the farm. Goblin Guide shows Brainstorm. No surprise there. And now we're going to light up the stage. We will play the mountain. Face up Price of Progress. So my opponent knows to play around this. I think just to use my mana, I'm going to Lava Spike him in the head. And we'll pass the turn. Please get a non-basic. Yeah, they know. This is probably a swords. Yep. Okay, bye, Goblin. So Uro is just going to shut the door on us in a second here. Life from the Loam, getting their Flooded Strand back. Okay, this Price of Progress is going to go away forever. Exquisite Firecraft isn't terrible. I think we just Lava Spike in the face and call that good. So Exquisite Firecraft will definitely push through. But, oh, Uro is coming. This is going to be an Uro, and we are going to be dead. Here he comes to shut the door on burn. Okay, Life from the Loam. I'll take that. Better than Uro. I guess a land now is good. I don't know. Oh, hey, Tay. Force a Will? I will take that. Pitching Expressive Iteration. Fair enough. Pass the turn. Got a Fire Blast sitting here, but it's not going to do much. They Dredge Loam. They Brainstorm. We know they've got lands in hand. They don't necessarily know we've got the Price of Progress, but they can play on basics all day. Chain Lightning. Well, Chaina. So as crazy as this sounds, I think if they cast Uro, I have to Fire Blast them in the face. I think. It's risky for them to crack this fetch because they go to 3. They don't know that I don't have that. There's 2 damage. There's 3 damage. This is Uro coming back. So Uro will take them to 6. I could Price of Progress them next turn and then Fire Blast, and they will take 4, 8. So maybe we let Uro resolve here. I think that's definitely the move. Let Uro resolve. Please put in a non-basic land. Okay, so they can, I'm sure, crack that for a basic. Okay, a lot of Fire Blasts. So I can't do this, but I have to Price of Progress them. They take 4 to 2. Uro will take them back up to 5. So, I mean, I got to do it. I don't love it. So maybe I should have waited to the upkeep. They're at 1. If they attack with Uro, they go to 4, and I kill them with either of these. I think that's what I do, rather than let Uro, or rather than get Force of Willed out of this game. Be very happy to draw a land here so that I can deal 4 to them. That they can't counter. Now I want a land. Give me a land. That's a lightning bolt. Well, I can do the same thing and just hope. Like, they've got to have a Force of Will, right? I can't just... It's so frustrating, but I can't just give up the game here. Like, once again, a land lets us Exquisite Firecraft and win this, provided another Uro doesn't hit the graveyard right now. That's another Uro. Lucky guess. So now they go to 7, which means I can still get through here if I draw a land. And they don't have a... Well, they have to pitch 2 cards. Life and Loam, Cephalid Coliseum. Whoa. Is this some kind of Cephalid breakfast going on? Never a land. Never a land. So if I hit for 2, they go to 5. This just ran away from me. I think it was the right decision what I did, but it doesn't feel great. They just draw a Taiga. They're getting to the point where they can attack with Uro, play the next Uro, and just get completely out of reach. But, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. So, they attack with Uro. They go to 8. If I can please draw a land here, I can shoot my shot. They can probably get around it, but I can shoot my shot. There's a third. Nope. What is this? Like a Lurin or something? Yeah, the other Uro. They go to 11. They have a blocker up. Now I'm going to draw land when it's worthless. They pitch Field of the Dead, which they can loam back. There's Eidolon. Eidolon doesn't matter because they can just attack with Uro forever. Well, let's see if they maybe had the force. Or I mean, they should just let this resolve, right? I don't attack. Get in with Uro. I have to block. They go to 14, undoing all of my work. Play Uro again. And this is out of reach. I'm going to take one more draw step and then pack it in. Oh, hey. 2 damage. They gain 3, so they go to 14, 15, pardon me. And they're doing better than they were before I played the Eidolon. And they're discarding cards. I mean, at this point, I have a better chance of decking them. Okay, didn't get there. We're going to concede this one and go to game 2. I mean, Leyline, it can't be right to bring in Leyline. Bring in Roiling Vortex, bring in the 2 blasts. This doesn't seem important. Ensnaring Bridge could shut Uro down, but that's not where I want to be, right? Okay, so Price of Progress, I'm definitely pulling out 2 of those. I'm going to pull out some of the Rift Bolts. 4 more cuts. Exquisite Firecraft is good. It could be that all the Price of Progresses come out, but I'm going to pull another Rift Bolt. I think the ley lines are just overreaching. Maybe it's all the Price of Progress come out. Like if I'm not going to bring Pyroblast in. I can't fight Uro like that. I've just got to be faster. And maybe I can get lucky with a... I mean, a lot of creatures. So we're going to keep this. Really makes me bringing in the ley lines feel dumb. See our opponent. Maybe they'll mull into the dirt and we can get a freebie. Probably not. Second time I've done that. We are on the back of Taylor Swift here. Mulligans to 6. Let's keep on mulling. We need all the help we can get against Uro. They keep 6. We are going to lead with Goblin Guide. Get in there, little fella. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Pretty sure I can just F6 through this turn. They're going to do what they're going to do. I bet they can like play 3D chess with me and now just play a bunch of non-basics because they probably assume I've taken out Price of Progress. That's 3D chess and they're winning. Definitely not what we want to see. So I could just push for damage. Play a Swiftspear, play a Lava Spike. But I think Eidolon's probably better. Well, let's attack first. Get this Gobbo in there. Misty Rainforest, draw him a card. I think it's Eidolon. I want to play Eidolon here. And then next turn, it's too early for Uro. So next turn we can hit him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just in time for Uro to show up and murder us. Exquisite Firecraft. Funny, with no instants or sorceries. So let's play our girl Tay. I'll take 2 damage. Let's play a Lava Spike. I'll take 2 damage. Sure. They take 12. We go to attacks. Bam, bam, bam. An Ice Fang Quaddle just blocks here, doesn't kill us. They draw another card, which is pretty good. We have one of these in the graveyard. If we get another instant or sorcery, we can push through 4 damage. That is uncounterable. So, okay. Ooh, we got there. All right, on the play, they're a lot more dangerous. So I think they didn't see the ley line. I'm going to pull that. I'm going to bring in a Price of Progress. And maybe just get lucky. This is not optimal. 1 land, Roiling Vortex, Leyline of the Void. We're going to keep this. Leyline of the Void enters. So this shuts off their Loam and their Uro. Well, the back half of Uro. And you know what this means. It's time for this sick beat. Come on, Taylor. I'm going to sword. I'm okay with swords here. Yep. We've got another one waiting in the wings. What we don't have is land. So, like to get that. If our opponent gets up to 4 lands, they can just, what's it called? Prismatic Ending our ley line and then get Uro online. But it means they have to start fresh because they're not going to have anything in the graveyard. So they chose not to shuffle, which is always scary. End of the turn. Maybe a land? Okay. Nope. Let's go Monastery Swiftspear. And send her in. Next turn, a land is definitely our best draw. Okay. Third land, no Uro, because he would be wasted. Thank you. I think, do I cast Roiling Vortex now? Or do I play Eidolon? I think it's Roiling Vortex. Yes. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they'll force this, I assume. Or maybe just brainstorm in response. Force of Negation, hard cast. Okay. We are getting in there for 2. They have 4 cards in hand. Next turn, if they drop a land, they can kill my leyline, presuming they have Prismatic Ending in their hand. There it is. Maybe it's not in their hand. Maybe it's not important yet. So I think it's Eidolon now. We attack first. So they're at 15. A lot of life. Now we send in Eidolon. Force of Will, pitching Force of Will. Very happy to see that. And now we're going to chain, skewer, Fiery Islet. Good stuff. So we're going to chain. Make Tay a little bigger. I guess they could counter this. Chain, okay. Oh, flip it back. Fair enough. Is that better? Firing the chain back? Takes him to 6? 4? No, that's not better. I want to. It's always nice to return a Chain Lightning, but I think I just skewer them. I didn't even consider that. 2 red. So next turn we can push through 4 damage. Hmm. Do I just go for it here? If this resolves, then they can't stop this. But I could just play Eidolon. And then they go to 2. I'm going to play Eidolon. I feel like this is the smarter play. I would never accuse myself of being smart when it comes to this, but they take the 2, they go to 4. Now, next turn, provided nothing terrible happens. Expressive iteration, okay. So, with expressive iteration, they can find a land, play the Uro, go to 7. So the way I'm dealing damage now is straight to the dome. If they don't gain any life, then this just kills them. Mystic Sanctuary doesn't do anything. This is going to be a naked Uro to go to 7. Okay. So any 1 mana burn spell is probably my best draw here. Okay, Chain Lightning. Let's see what happens. No, that is not what I'm going to do. Yes, it is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. They go to 3. I'm going to tap this. Exquisite Firecraft. Can't be countered. Come on.
Boom shakalaka!
We are 3-0. See you in match 4. Okay, here we are for match 4 against Tony Scaponi. If my endless hours of watching YouTube are any indication, they are on the Epic Gamble, which is a Storm deck that is mono red. It might be I guess there's a blue splash to play Echo of Eons, which is a time twister out of the graveyard. But this is going to be fast. So did I just pass through my turn? Oh, he's going first. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo! Almost made a big mistake. Hopefully they cannot go off turn 1. This looks like they're going off turn 1. Echo of Eons. Or one of these things, Burning Wish. Oh, am I just dead? Maybe they're getting Galvanic. Okay, Echo of Aeons. There it is. New hand. It's worse, but it's playable at least. I don't think we get out of this. Ooh, man. 4 mana. They go get Tendrils. 2 black. And I am dead. Just like that. All right. Turn 1 from the Epic Gamble. Does the Epic Gamble use their graveyard? Well, yeah, sure, with Echo of Aeons. I think I have to bring in my blasts. Do they play anything that's free? Lion's Eye Diamonds. So maybe Roiling Vortex is worth it. Smash is something. I guess Leyline shuts that off. I mean, I don't know why I'm so happy to play Leylines here, but let's see if I can fit them. Okay, so Price of Progress does have targets, but I think it's another situation where I pull out these Rift Bolts. 4 cards to pull, so I'm gonna just shave Leyline. Leyline's just like a cheeky little treat if I draw it. Do I want... I think I want Eidolon. Is Roiling Vortex good enough? I can pull a Price of Progress. I guess Exquisite Firecraft is not great because they're not going to be countering me. Okay. Sure, I'll play first. It's not great. It's the same hand, but worse. I'm going to keep that, put this away. Done. My opponent begins the game with 7 cards. Well, this is what we're doing. Turn clock. Here we go. They kept 7 cards, which could mean this is going to be a very fast match. Chrome Mox. Into play. Pitching Galvanic Relay. Rite of Flame. Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal. Lion's Eye Diamond. Galvanic Relay. Okay, so we're not dead. But they are going to reveal Chrome Mox, Grim Monolith, Cabal, City of Traders, pardon me, Ancient Tomb, Galvanic Relay. I don't think that's the best Galvanic Relay in the world. Echo of Eons is pretty good. Okay. Are they still going? They've got 7 cards in hand. Fiery Islet. Rite of Flame. There they go. This deck really gets to go hog wild when they're playing against a deck without counters. But this is a strong deck, and this is the price you pay for not playing counters. Another wheel or echo, I guess, time twister effect. If by some chance we get another turn, which doesn't seem likely when they have 7 cards in hand, we can play. I mean, we can't do much. Jeez. It's like watching beautiful poetry, how it just goes off turn 1. I mean, this is Tendrils of Agony, right? They go get Tendrils of Agony. And I'm dead. Back-to-back turn 1 kills. Good game to my opponent.
Not like this.
Not like this. Good game to my opponent. That was a complete ass whipping. See you in round 5. Let's see if we can go 4-1. Hey, back for match 5. We are on the draw against Yamaro. I have no idea what they could be playing. I got lucky because I watch a ton of YouTube content that I know who Tony Scaponi was from the last league, and certainly lived up to the reputation, just putting on a clinic in the Epic Gamble. This is a keep. Opponent kept 7 cards in hand. We are going to do the same. And hopefully this will get us there. Don't be a degenerate combo deck. Please play, I don't know. Don't be a combo deck. Okay, so this is a deck where Price of Progress is probably not going to do much, but uh-oh. Preordained normally means combo. So off the top of my head, I want to say Doomsday, maybe Show and Tell. Put 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Okay. Let's kick this pig. I think we want to Goblin Guide first. Let's see if we can get a hint. Okay, so Narset means this is probably one of the Jeskai decks, which are very popular right now. Maybe Grixis. This looks like Jeskai. I didn't know they played Preordain, but you learn something new every day. If it is indeed that deck. Okay, so we are coming with the hard offense here. We are hopefully going to hit for 5. Maybe they sword something to stem the bleeding. Force Taylor, fair enough. All right, getting in for 4. Assuming they don't swords me. Okay, they're going to brainstorm a land to the top. Hopefully not 2 lands. Snow-covered forest goes into their hand. And snow-covered forest. I think it was just the 1, but I'm not exactly sure how that works. Oh, maybe they got Tropical Island. Yeah, okay. So that was a disastrous turn. I wouldn't say disastrous, but they certainly, it's nice to draw 3 cards with your brainstorm. It's like an Ancestral Recall. 3 of these. There's Uro. Okay, so never mind, I'm wrong. This is Bant. I should have assumed it. Maybe it was just wishful thinking. They're back up to 17. Uro is in the wings. Roiling Vortex is definitely my best draw right now. It's not it. So, do I just... I think I attack first anyways, so... Attack. I think I gotta play to my outs, which is... Light up the stage, hope to hit land, and... nope. Well, I did hit land. But I did not hit Roiling Vortex. So I definitely should have played Eidolon there. Without a doubt. Because now Uro comes back, and I don't think I can win. Yeah, this is too early in the game for me to deal with Uro. All right. Opponent goes to 18. I guess I can double bolt it. I mean, that just sucks. But it might be my only move. Price of Progress. Okay, well, that's something. So... I can't. Because... I can't double bolt. Because this... has to deal damage. Oh, wait. If an opponent lost life. I'm not going to be able to make my opponent lose life. So I think I play Eidolon. And then hope for the best. I mean, it's a terrible thing to have to do, but I think what I have to do next turn is... I mean, Uro comes in. They go to 21. They have 6 cards in hand. Not going to block. I'm at 16. Okay. Roiling Vortex? Roiling Vortex. So I'm pretty sure I just have to jam this. And then it stops the opponent from gaining life. Yeah, I just got to jam it. I mean, they probably have Force of Will in hand, but what am I going to do? There's no point where I can safely put this in. I don't have the blasts in my deck, so yeah, Force Negation. Kind of knew that was coming. That was my one outer. I mean, I should have attacked there, but Ice Fang has Death Touch. So at this point, I think I just chump block with Goblin Guide, because Ice Fang's never going to attack. And this is going to deal 3 to me. Oh, they're attacking with Ice Fang. Well, I do have a shot to kill Uro, I guess. So, attack. They reveal Brainstorm. And now I have to do the ultimate feel bad, which is Chain Lightning Uro. Skewer the Critics Uro. And if they force this, okay. I mean, Uro's coming back very soon, but it's something. And then I play Eidolon. They brainstorm around it, which puts another card in their graveyard. And then next turn, they just have to fetch or potentially do something now. And Uro's back. It's not even a non-basic. Not that we're anywhere close. Another brainstorm. I mean, I don't mind seeing that, I guess. But it just gives them enough to immediately put Uro back into play. Which means we're dead. So they're at 18. They bring Uro back, go to 21. Hull Breacher. At least we saw Hull Breacher. We'll concede the game. Okay. So Roiling Vortex coming in. I feel like Leyline can catch them. Searing Blood will kill Hull Breacher and a couple things because they're probably going to try to Daze Undoing us. Smash to Smithereens isn't what we want. Maybe Pyroblast. Let's see what we can cut. Price of Progress, I can cut. Again, they can play 3D chess and start using their non-basics, but I think I got to cut that. Skewer the Critics is one of our worst burn spells. There's a chance that Searing Blood is not what I want, but we got to cut 4 more things. I think it's a couple of Rift Bolts. I like Exquisite Firecraft to be able to pound through. I think I can pull these blasts again. I think I've just got to be on the right side of Uro. I've got to get my ley lines in play and just deal with it that way. I would love to play first. Please show me a ley line. Okay, this isn't the best hand, but I'm going to keep it. Let's see what our opponent does. Our opponent, joined the game. Okay, maybe they're having some connection issues. Let's see what they're going to do. Mull or not to mull. I don't know what the current burn Bible says, but I kind of like keeping Leyline just to have some puncher's chance against Uro. They begin with 7 cards in hand. We put Leyline of the Void in play, and let's get it on. Play a mountain, pass the turn. I don't love having 3 mountains in my hand, but I think Leyline is strong enough. They could have that Brazen Borrower to bounce it, and obviously I'm never playing that from my hand. Okay, with Ponder, they chose not to shuffle, which is always scary. Don't draw a land. Eidolon. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's get Eidolon in there. Pass the turn. I think I can safely F6 through their turn. I have no moves outside of a Fire Blast, which I'm not going to do yet. Swords the Eidolon. They go to 18. I go to 22. There she is. So I think I go heavy right now while they don't have swords up. So wham. And I guess we can begin combat. And after attacking, hit them with the next one. Don't forget to do it, Jeremy. Boom, lightning bolt. All right, they are at 9. And I have a Fire Blast. So I guess playing a Hull Breacher at end of turn is one of their moves. Man, it's so bad. Okay. We're getting in there. No sense in going crazy yet. So this is going to kill the Swiftspear because it's going to have Death Touch. I could Fire Blast it, but that seems crazy. So crazy it just might work. The other two mountains aren't doing anything for me. I mean, they can force a will this, but that's fine. I will take 2 of their cards for 2 of my mountains any day of the week. Ponder, exile. I have mana, but that doesn't matter. We trade off. I have nothing. They have 4 cards. Hopefully they don't have something that can deal with my ley line. I suppose this could be a red source for when they're playing the blue matchups, and then they could prismatic ending my ley line, but just gotta hope. That sucks. All right. We're going to yield through this turn. Give me something good. Of course. Oh, man. This is the wrong half of the burn deck. Ice Fang. Okay. This Hull Breacher is potentially just going to beat me. I go to 19. They play an Ice Fang. My creatures are not exactly where I want to be right now. So I honestly don't know what my best draw is. Let's see what they do with Ponder. They chose to shuffle. Pass the turn. This is where I feel like I want to have some of those old school, like Hammer of Bogarden or something that I can recur. All right, coming in. There's Uro. Uro gains them 3 life. They go to 10. I'm at 15. They cast Preordain. I think we're going to go 3-2 here. I'm just going to hardcast Light Up the Stage. Goblin Guide and Leyline of the Void. Well, I guess I play Goblin Guide. Can't hurt. It can trade with the Hull Breacher. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm the aggro deck, even if it doesn't feel like it. They draw a land. I have nothing. I have 3 Leyline of the Voids. I mean, it is keeping Uro from knocking me out of the game, but their counter magic and swords have done all that. They go to 11. Uro can't come back, but Price of Progress. Well, Price of Progress wouldn't have done a whole lot. There goes my Goblin Guide. I go to 11. Hey, I'm at the same life they are. A Lava Spike. I mean, I'm just going to hold that. They're going to hit me to 7. Probably cast their 3rd Uro here. Hit me to 7. I can take them to 7. But I don't think that's going to be good enough. Definitely not when I'm drawing mountains. Hey, we're both at 7 now. I'm about to go to 3. I don't think there's anything I can do. Assuming they're holding up some kind of counter magic. And a Goblin Guide. So Goblin Guide comes in. I guess I play Goblin Guide and don't attack now. I was the aggro. I'm not the aggro anymore. Like, there's nothing in my deck that does 5. Well, I'd be dead, so if they can kill this Goblin Guide, I die. I got a 1, but that's basically dead. Swords, I'm at 5. I'm going to go to 1 and have no outs. So, just for the fun of it, let's go Mountain. Fire Blast. Well, Fire Blast doesn't help me. Follow my own sword. See you in the next life, opponent. Good game. They play a Containment Priest. I assume that's just a body. Boom. I've killed myself. But we got a treasure chest, and you know what that means.
Give me the loot! Give me the loot!
We got a 3-2. Not the best, but I'll take it. This was our burn league for my beta bolt. Where is he? My second beta bolt. Moving slowly towards 4. So let's get in here. Let's open up that chest. Come on now. Other products. Oh yeah, I can just pull this down. Sealed product. Let's see what my chest is. Open one of these. Show me the money. Terrible. 10 play points. A Talus Paladin. That's going to do it for me. My name is Jeremy. This is Iron Tech. This has been a Legacy Burn League. We went 3-2. I'm happy. You get your money back. We get one chest with complete garbage in it. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.